Over the past year or so, I've noticed that with every new beginning that I have, I've been setting the exact same goals and I'm still struggling with the same things despite my efforts to be consistent and to do my very best.
Sure.
And I'm wondering, what advice would you give to us besides, just keep going
Just
like you
persevering,
said,
yeah.
to deal with those troubles and those challenges that keep coming back?
Well, I think you've answered it. For one thing, what you learn is that maybe what you're dealing with in your goals and your objectives they're not trivial. They're not insignificant. Because if they were trivial, you could probably do them easier. If it were a piece of cake, it'd be a piece of cake. And what you find is you're probably dealing with real issues here. Patience has been mentioned, controlling anger, or patience with a child, or patience with a spouse. Those aren't the little issues. Those, I guess, are the overwhelming issues. So pat yourself on the back that this isn't just a snap. You're not just doing this casually or whimsically. It's more important than that. But I would say that part of the magnificence of gospel living and gospel example is something as fundamental and seemingly as simple as persevering. Just plowing ahead, regardless of the disappointment, regardless of what happens, regardless of winds that blow and setbacks that come, because what else can you do? What else can you do? Everybody here that's come in has talked about, well, I'm saying my prayers and I'm trying and I'm reading my scriptures and I'm doing the things I tried to do on my mission and so on and so forth. And so when you've done all of that, what is left? What's left? Just persevere. Just continue. I'm told, it almost sounds humorous, and I guess when Sister McConkie told us, we did smile, but she went to Elder McConkie, or was at his bedside when he was dying of cancer. Another example. You think the brethren don't get sick? You think the brethren don't have illnesses? You think the brethren don't get cancer? You think the brethren don't have disappointments? Okay, here's Elder McConkie. How do we afford to lose a Bruce McConkie and that great mind and that great ability to teach the gospel and declare our doctrine? Well, he's dying. And Sister McConkie goes to him and says, Bruce, do you have any final word for us? Do you have any counsel? And she was yearning for something grand and scriptural. And he said, Amelia, carry on. That was the whole speech. That was the entire speech. Amelia, carry on. And I think he meant it. He said, this is a step. I'm going now. You're going to come in a minute. Some of our kids are already over there. My brother's already there. Your parents are there. For him, it almost sounded routine. Just the task is just keeping on. And as simple as that sounds, as almost superficial as it sounds, for me it is terrifically heartening, because that I can do. To be Wonder Man, I may not be able to do. To be the perfect parent or the perfect husband or the perfect apostle or the perfect anything, I know I'm not going to measure up there, but I can at least keep trying. I can at least get up every morning and put one foot ahead of the other, just like those pioneers did. Just like the Martin and Willie Handcart Company. Just keep trying. Just keep pulling. And as superficial and silly as that sounds on one hand, maybe you could flip that coin, and maybe that's the greatest virtue in all eternity. Maybe that trumps patience and controlling anger and all those things you're working on. Whatever your little to-do list is. What if perseverance and determination to just keep trying. What if that is greater than all of those other virtues put together? Seems to me maybe it is, because it's almost a guarantee that you'll get the others. It seems to me almost God's guarantee that, what's your name?
Erica.
Erica. Erica, the Lord's saying, I love Erica so much because she just keeps trying. And so I'm going to give her whatever she wants. She gets her whole laundry list. You know, how do you deny anybody as cute as Erica trying as hard as she's trying? I wonder if maybe that isn't just the way it is some days. And he does push us. I referenced the missionary who, why does it have to be the last door at the last hour of the, when I'm most tired and it's raining? I don't know, but I think the Lord loves seeing how willing we are to hang in there. Erica, you look to me like you're hanging in there, so that's good.